not here to talk about whether you like coffee or not, thank you. I'm live.
I'm sorry, it's the iced coffee. Coffee's supposed to be warm.
No, I like an iced coffee. Hi! Hi, right. Oh my goodness, this is not a complaint. You will never hear me complain about the sunshine and the heat. I absolutely love the sunshine and the heat. But it is hot, isn't it? It is hot. And I went straight from the gym, home, grabbed Dan and Finn, and we've been to Finley's little football. So I've just got home. But I want to talk to you about what happened this morning. And how I have potentially got myself a new customer. Hey, Kerry. And why finding new customers. And I know, and this is a topic that I have talked about so many times, so many other leaders have talked about so many times, but it's really, really important if you've been in for a while. Hey, babe. If you've been in for a while, to understand, firstly, to understand the importance of consistently finding new customers and why it has to be something that you intentionally do, and having like your blinkers on or like your eyes open all the time to opportunity. Because one of the biggest things as a leader that I hear all the time is nobody's buying, it's really quiet, nobody wants to buy Scentsy. But the thing is, if you're consistently, I think it was Jessie Lee actually that I remember first seeing the whole funnel analogy. Like, if you are consistently trying to sell to the same people, they might not all buy Scentsy from you all the time. So you always need to be finding, it's not just you, Kerry, though. Like, it is, honestly, it's a skill like anything. It's really easy. People come into direct sales, into Scentsy, and outwardly, it looks like you post on social media and there's your business. Boom. Easy. It's not, that is not how you run a business. That's not how you grow a business. That's not how you network. And it's about perception. And that is why so many people come in and then it's like anything in this world. If you look at somebody driving a car, or I don't know, there's a tractor over there, somebody driving a tractor, or if you riding a bike, or being a hairdresser, or I don't know, anything in this life, you look at people doing it and they make it look easy. But what they've had to do is learn the skill set for that business. They've had to learn the set of skills to make that business a success. And 9 times out of 10, the only way they've learned that skill set, and it's certainly how I learned and continue to learn every single day, is by looking at people that have done it and gone, right, well, how did they do it? I'm going to do it in my own unique way. Amazing. And it's basically all about networking and finding new customers. Because what starts to happen is, you've got to think now, I've been doing this for 7 years in April. A lot of my customer base are now teamies. So I consistently, every single month, my goal is 2 to 3 new customers, 2 to 3 new customers, 2 teamies, 2 to 3 new customers, 2 teamies, without question. I have to be finding new customers every single month. And that is what we all need to be doing, is growing and not always selling to the same people. Because otherwise that funnel will go like this, and it eventually will dry up. So you need to flip it over and you need to constantly be finding new customers. Anyway, what I want to tell you about is what happened this morning and how opportunity is everywhere, every day. You just have to be open to it. And sometimes you need to, it's like ripping off a plaster, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just be brave and go for it. So this morning, so with our caravan, we had a small storage unit that I am selling. Okay, so I don't need this storage unit on the side of the caravan anymore. So I am selling this storage unit. And Scott, the guy who manages the caravan sales, messaged me and said, "Oh, I've got somebody that wants your storage unit on the side of your caravan. Is it okay if I give them your number?" And I was like, yeah, absolutely. Now, after I've told you this story, guys, I'm going to screenshot the conversation in the comments so you can see how simple the conversation was, okay? So he literally said to me, right, I've got somebody that is interested in buying your storage unit on the side of your caravan. I was like, yeah, perfect, amazing. Give them my number. yesterday this lady messaged me and said like, hi, it's Shona, or Shonda her name is. Scott gave me your number. Hope you don't mind me messaging about your storage unit. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Couple of messages back and forth. She's sending me the money for the storage unit. Sent her my bank details, and then she messaged me this morning and said, just waiting for, like, they're buying a new caravan, so just waiting for it all to go through, and then I'll send over the money. And I was like, yeah, amazing. That is where that conversation could have ended, okay? That is, but in my brain, I'm thinking, right, that is a new person that I don't know, and I don't know if she's got a sense consultant. I don't know if she's ever tried it before. That is a new person, a complete stranger in my WhatsApp that I am having a conversation with, right? I don't know her. She doesn't know me, but that is an opportunity. So I just sent her a voice note and I just said, I know this is a bit random, but you know, hey ho, as is, these were my words, hey ho, as is life sometimes. I run my own home fragrance business, and I would love to gift you some samples and send you a catalogue so you can fragrance your lovely new caravan that you're getting. And then I sent her my website and I said, this is my website link, just so you can check it out and you can see that I'm not a Fruit Loop. Those are my apps, like my words. And then I said, oh, if you speak to Scott, he will tell you, he will always laugh that like our caravan is the best smelling caravan on the site. And she could have listened to that and just ignored me, and she was well within her rights to do so. I did say to her as well, I will send them to the caravan site, so I wasn't asking for a home address. But she actually came back and voice noted and said to me, that is amazing. Like, my husband and I love like wax melts, candles. Never heard of this before. I'm going to send you my home address. Would you mind sending it to home? Because we'd love to order some for our house as well as obviously getting some for a caravan. So obviously she's now sent me her home address. She's looking on my website. I'm going to send her some samples. I'm going to follow up with her. I'm going to find her on social media. I'm going to add her as a friend, etc, 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 etc. And that is how your business is going to grow, by consistently keeping your eyes and your mind and your eyes open to opportunity. If you have a job, right? Think about it this way. I don't go out of my house to a place of work. Scentsy is our full-time income, okay? If you are going out of your house to a place of work and you are putting that narrative in your mind, I haven't got time to run my Scentsy business because I have a job, you need to flip that around. Because if you are leaving your home to go to a place of work where you are going to be seeing human beings, they are all human beings, you can tell about Scentsy. Every single day there is opportunity in front of you. You just have to see it, be open to it, have that perspective, and just absolutely go for it. She could have said no. She could have ignored me. She could have gone, here's your money for your caravan storage unit, and literally ignored the fact that I'd mentioned about my Scentsy business. But 99% of the population are like, you know, they're nice humans. She might have come back and gone, actually, it's not for me, but thank you so much for offering. But she didn't. She said she loves wax melts and candles, never heard of Scentsy, and has sent me her home address. So that is just one opportunity in my morning before like 10 o'clock, whatever time it was, that presented itself to me. So I took it. And that's how your business is going to grow, guys. You have to be open to, you're right, you're looking at me like you're going to say something.
I'm perfect.
Sorry,
he was
like loitering behind me and I thought he was going to say something. So that's just one example of opportunity is everywhere. And it's not always about, I'm not saying you're not going to network and grow on social media, because you might, but you need to be open to different avenues. And that presented itself to me. And that now is going to be a new contact, a new customer. And who knows? I'm going to build a relationship with her. She might end up joining. She might end up becoming a teammate. She might end up watching this video back one day and be like, oh my God, you were talking about me. How funny. But I don't know this person. That is a complete stranger. And when people say, oh, I can't work my Scentsy business because I don't know enough people, or I can't work my Scentsy business because there's too many consultants in my area. I didn't know where she lived. Like, where you live is actually irrelevant. There are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people in this country and in our region. And there are certainly not everyone buys Scentsy, and not everyone and there are way more people than there are Scentsy consultants. So you have to stop thinking small. You need to get out of your head and start thinking bigger and looking for opportunities. Okay, so that's like my little message for you today. Think about networking. Think about asking for parties. Think about, you know, having events, getting your borrow bag out there, but also be looking for opportunity everywhere it is. Exactly that, Katrina. When people say to me, I can't do it because there's too many consultants in my area, it is literally the biggest myth ever. It is absolutely irrelevant how many Scentsy consultants are in your area. Just think about it this way, and I know this is something that Lisa and I share all the time, right? But when I lived in Essex, I literally lived, the whole purpose of this business is that you can grow and you can grow a network. So I lived 10 minutes from Lisa, okay? We both built to Superstar Consultant. She then sponsored Tanya, who also built to Superstar Consultant, who is also her sister-in-law. Tanya sponsored Claire, who's her best friend, who also lives in the same town, who also built to Superstar Director, not Superstar Consultant. And then I sponsored Laura Bynes, who lived in Southwood and Ferrers, which is the next village along from where I used to live. She built to Superstar Director. Caroline Bennett also lives in Southwood and Ferrers and is a very, very strong director with a very, very strong team. It is irrelevant who lives around you. You have to network. There are enough people, and you have to be open to opportunity and grabbing those opportunities with both hands. Just like I did this morning when I saw that, and I was like, right, what is the worst that can happen? Someone says no. All right. Nobody died. The sun is still shining. I will continue with my day. But actually what I'm going to do is go and sort out those 2 massive boxes that have finally arrived from the 31st and the 1st of the month. Get those out to my customers. Let them know that their goodies are here. Smell all the new season stuff. Take some pictures of the pumpkin pillow so I can share them with you guys. And be open to opportunity every single day, just like you guys need to be as well. Right, have a fab day. I'm going to catch up on my inbox, have a little shower, because I'm still not showered from the gym. And yeah, have your Scentsy glasses on and your mind open all the time. And you have to network and be finding new customers consistently. Right, guys, have a fab day, and I'll speak to you soon.